Hey everyone, so this is going to be my Roadblock end of the line predictions. I know I'm a little late on this, but there's a lot that's been going on in my personal life. If you hear noise in the background, Vinny's playing Grand Theft Auto. And I wanted to come on here to let you guys know that I am currently going to be moving in the next couple of weeks. So I'm obviously not going to make videos for a few weeks, just until we both get settled into our new place. We did do a car video here or there. I think we might do that in January if breaking news happens, but our first video back should definitely be the Royal Rumble reaction or something around late January. Right? And not only that, but working a lot of hours during the holiday season, especially in the kind of job that I do, it's really hectic. So that's why I haven't made a video in over a week. So yeah, life's just been really busy, and you know, I wanted to come on here, make a video. So that being said, I'm going to be jumping into my official predictions for Roadblock. So Rusev being on the pre-show, I'm very salty about. What the fuck is that shit? Rusev and Cass is kicking off the pre-show. Honestly, I don't like this storyline, I have to say. Rusev deserves a whole lot better than a tag team that totally never gets pushed. So, I will say I really loved the old school hotel skit. That was awesome. That was very Attitude Era-esque. I thought that was really fun and really epic. I thought it was very obvious that Lana was playing Enzo, and you know, it's just funny to me that like the feud was directly with Enzo, but Cass has to face Rusev. I think Cass is gonna win, and I think it's retarded that he's gonna win, but I don't want him to win at all. It's just what I realistically think. I think Rusev should win here because Rusev is supposed to be getting this giant push. So I just think that Rusev should obviously be a shoo-in to win. If Cass wins, I'm not surprised, and I really don't want it to happen, but it's probably going to happen. This match, though, should not be on the pre-show. I will say that. So the official main card matches. The first match we have for the Cruiserweight Championship, a triple threat match. TJ Perkins versus Brian Kendrick versus Rich Swann. So I would like TJ Perkins to win. I would like TJ to turn heel. That would be awesome. I think he's great and he's hot as hell. But Rich Swann is probably going to retain because I feel like there's no sense of having Rich Swann win the title 2 weeks ago just to have him drop it. I feel like a lot of divisions are playing hot potato with the title. Let's try to keep the Cruiserweight title on the same person for a little while, please. So Rich Swann will win here. And a really fun match, you know, like a lot of people are overlooking this match. I think it's going to be really fun. I think it's going to be a nice, like, fast-paced match, and I love the Cruiserweight matches, so I do have good expectations for this match. The next match, we have Braun Strowman versus Sami Zayn. Now, I'm going to rant, right? Uh-oh. So, did you just hear what Vinny said? What did you say?
Uh-oh.
He said, uh-oh. So, Angry Elena... I'm going to switch my Angry Elena mode. So, to Mick Foley. The Sami Zayn promo with Mick Foley saying that we are going to be trading you for someone of equal value. Eva Marie. So, I'm just going to state this first and foremost. Obviously, Eva's not good in the ring. I mean, I'm not blind. But that's not really the point here. The point of the matter is that Mick Foley claims to be a huge advocate, a huge proponent of women's wrestling, yet he's out here burying a female talent. You know, it seems that Mick Foley only wants to jump on the bandwagon of women's wrestling when it comes to Charlotte and Sasha. Everybody else he doesn't even care to mention, you know. He did the same thing with Summer Rae with a fan a couple months ago on Twitter. you know, basically saying, oh, why push Summer? Shouldn't you be concerned with Sasha and Charlotte? And Foley was just so like demeaning and stuff like that to the fan because the fan suggested to push Summer Rae. Like, I don't like Foley anymore, to be honest. Like, I grew up liking him. He's a local, so I respected him for that. But honestly, him single-handedly burying Eva Marie and, you know, not just like making her look horrible when she wasn't even present and wasn't even on that show. It's so ridiculous. Like, she's out here doing a movie and doing branding for the company, and yet Foley can't even get dentures that fit. So I think the best thing for Foley is not having a live microphone anymore, and I've just had it with Foley, to be honest with you. He's becoming more and more problematic as he gets older and as he has more freedom with that microphone. So I think they maybe should reevaluate who their GM is, to be honest. That being said, Sami Zayn's gonna lose. No way is Braun Strowman losing to Sami Zayn. While I understand it was a good promo, I still think that Strowman has to remain strong here because he is undefeated. Up next, we have Cesaro and Sheamus versus the New Day. It's clearly obvious Cesaro and Sheamus are going to win. New Day beat Demolition's record. There's nothing more for them to do as a stable. I think that they should disband, and I think Big E should go his separate ways. Push him as a solo star. I think he could be a huge star. I think he could be a main event player. I'm very much over the New Day. I do not give a fuck how much merch they sell. I am sick of them. I'm done with them. Cesaro and Sheamus. Cesaro needs to do something. I think he's great. Just, you know, Sheamus is also really good in the ring. You know, I think it would be much better for them to have the titles than the New Day having the title for over a year and a half. So I think Cesaro and Sheamus definitely need to win here on Sunday. Next match, we have Jericho versus Rollins. This is going to be a really fun match. I love both these guys a lot. Kind of hard to predict, but I'm ultimately going with Jericho because Owens is going to interfere or do something kind of shady to assist Jericho and to ultimately build trust with him. So I do believe Jericho is going to win here. I will say I think this is really, really, really retarded. You know, we don't need Jericho Rollins, even though it's going to be a fucking great match. We don't need it. Rollins has to focus on Triple H, okay? And the fact that Triple H is kind of like not available or ever giving any explanation for Rollins, it's kind of annoying because they're dragging this out for Mania, right? So I know that Rollins and Jericho is just a filler for Rollins until Triple H comes back into the picture, but this match really doesn't mean anything, to be quite honest with you. I think Jericho has to win here, and ultimately my fantasy is for Jericho to win the Rumble and face Owens at WrestleMania 33. That would literally be super lit. We have my personal match that I'm looking forward to. That is Sasha Banks versus Charlotte in the 30-minute Iron Woman match. This match is going to steal the show, as always. They always do, right? So if I were to book this, I would book Sasha to retain. It makes no sense playing hot potato every other month. Charlotte, the thing is, I don't know if they want Charlotte's pay-per-view streak to end. I'm not quite sure about that. That's why I'm kind of iffy about it. I still think Sasha needs to win here to look dominant. I feel like Charlotte's always looked dominant in this feud. This feud is culminating, and I am very happy it's culminating. But at the same time, they are the two best female talent on the roster. They're the two best that the company has. I don't care what anybody says. Bayley ain't shit. Bayley is not shit. She's a merchandise wrestler. She's mediocre at best. I'll say it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it 3 times, I'll say it 4 times. Bayley is a merchandise wrestler. She's mediocre. She's not of the caliber as Charlotte or Sasha. I'm sorry. Unsubscribe if you don't like it. I could give a fuck less. I've got thousands of subs. I really don't care if people unsubscribe. I don't give a fuck. I'm not here for the views. I don't give a shit. The match is going to be amazing. It really is. I think it might be the best of all their encounters. I think this will be the best one, especially if it is truly the final one. You know, we really don't know when it's the final one because they said Hell in a Cell was the final one. Then their match on Raw, November 28th, the Falls Count Anywhere. That was supposedly the final one. Now their Iron Woman match is the final one. Who the fuck knows? All I know is it's gonna be fucking amazing. I'm more into Charlotte lately. I don't really like Sasha as a face. I feel like she needs a lot of work on her mic skills. I do think that this makes sense to have Sasha win, and then at the end of the match, Nia comes out stirring up the next potential feud for Sasha. That's my opinion. I want Charlotte, but I think Sasha's going to win. Now, if Sasha was a heel, my favorite. You know, it's crazy what a heel and face character could do. Like, she's good as both, but as a heel, she turns it up 100,000% more. I just love her as a heel. Do you agree, Vinny? Sasha's better as a heel?
I would agree with that, absolutely.
Yeah, she's just great. So, Raw is deciding to close out 2016 with Kevin Owens versus Roman Reigns for the Universal Championship. I'm very salty about this. Maybe I'll rant. That's what the fuck I'm known for these days. So, you know, I'm known for having unpopular opinions. I'm known for people calling me a cunt, a bitch, this and that. I love it. I know what I am. Call me whatever you want. I'm a fucking bitch. You don't like me? Unsubscribe. I'm not begging you to sub to me. I have a big problem with Kevin Owens as champion because he's not being booked good at all. You know, they did the same thing with Seth Rollins. It's like these indie dudes, they're killing their title reigns, you know? Owens is not really having that memorable of a title reign. And even if Owens wins on Sunday, Roman still looks to be the stronger guy because we all know they're not going to have Kevin win in a clean way. They're going to have him win via Jericho. I don't think Kevin Owens is going to win clean, obviously, so Roman will automatically look strong. And either way, Roman is looking, unfortunately, the better man in people's eyes because Kevin Owens, even if he wins, is not winning clean. And, you know, if Roman does win, which, God, I hope not, that makes no sense to have him win, but then he would be, you know, the Universal Champion and the United States Champion. So he's going to look extremely strong. And I just thought he was going to be in the mid-card. I didn't think that he was going to be in the main event picture. So I just hope Chris Jericho can come through for Kevin Owens in this match. And it would be a damn shame if Roman won because I really am looking forward to Jericho Owens at WrestleMania 33. So if Roman wins, I'm going to be very, 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 very bitter. And like I said, it just doesn't make sense for Roman to win. Not right now. You know, I know that's Vince's idol and God and fantasy, and I know Vince is fapping to Roman, but I don't fuck with Roman. Never will. So I think Owens has to retain here, bar none. He has to retain, whether it be a non-clean way, a clean way. I don't care how the fuck he wins, to be honest. He could win fucking El Torito coming back and helping him. I don't give a shit as long as Owens has that fucking title as he's walking out of the fucking arena in Pennsylvania. That's all I give a shit about. So, I'm gonna wrap it up here, you guys. Fuck with me. Subscribe. I love you bitches. Bye.